Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
That breaking news from Marysville, where police, fire, and divers are working to remove a car from the water. This happened just after 10 this morning on Cuttle Street. That's just above Stag Island. Now we're going to look now at live scene from Sky 4. Right now we have no new information as far as injuries, but we are there covering this. We will get information, so stay with Local 4 and click on Detroit for the very latest. Also making headlines, some new information regarding Boy Scouts of America. The organization files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection following a barrage of sexual abuse lawsuits. So how does this impact Michigan chapters of the Boy Scouts? Nick Monticelli takes a look at that.
Good afternoon. I know a lot of people today are wondering, how is this bankruptcy going to affect the local chapters? Kind of a bombshell overnight, but good news coming from the local chapters and how it's going to affect them. Many questions surrounding what's next for the Boy Scouts of America, and the answer depends on where you ask it. At the national level, the Boy Scouts of America has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, facing mounting legal costs from defending itself against lawsuits alleging sexual abuse of boys. Through the bankruptcy, the organization hopes to create a trust fund to compensate those victims. In a statement, the Boy Scouts president said, "While we know nothing can undo the tragic abuse that victims suffered, we believe the Chapter 11 process, with the proposed trust structure, will provide equitable compensation to all victims while maintaining the BSA's important mission." At the local level, we're being told nothing will change. An email from the Michigan Crossroads Council was sent this morning saying, quote, "Our council is legally separate, distinct, and financially independent from the national organization." It went on to highlight saying scouting programs will continue, including unit meetings, activities, district and council events, scouting adventures, service projects, and more. And finally, scout service centers, scout shops, and camps will remain open. And despite all this information, I'm sure some of you still have questions about what this is going to mean. We've taken all the emails and information that's been sent out so far and compiled it on clickondetroit.com. I'm Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
All right, thanks, Nick. Also making headlines, the former band director at Eisenhower High School in Utica in court this morning. He's facing sex charges. Christopher Traskell is accused of sexually assaulting a female student and sending emails of a sexual nature to another student. At today's hearing, a judge told attorneys he will study the evidence in the case and will rule on that evidence at a later date. All right, let's turn our attention to the forecast. Take a live look outside through the Detroit Skycam. And Brandon, do I hear correctly you are talking about an Arctic blast?
Yes. And luckily, it's not going to be a super long-lasting one, but it's on its way through here later tonight. In the meantime, last night, early this morning, some impressive snow totals. We were expecting maybe 1 to 2 and then washed over by rain, but the rain held off for most of us. The big winner, almost 3 inches Midland, just out of our viewing area. Berkeley, though, 2.5 inches Oakland County. Flint, over 2 inches, Sterling Heights 2, and 1.5 inches in Ann Arbor. This is a live look in Ann Arbor, and we're seeing these temperatures in the middle upper 30s. The winds are really starting to whip out there out of the west-southwest, 10 to 25, and these are the gusts or occasional bursts of wind, and we're going to see 30 to 35 mile an hour wind gusts. So 2 hands on the wheel. Watch for any blowing debris out there on the roads. Garbage cans could get jostled a little bit. Lower 40s and only partly sunny, breezy. Steve, coming up, we will track wind chill issues due to this Arctic front on the way.
All right, Brandon. Police in Redford Township warning residents about a series of break-ins and burglaries in that community. These robberies have happened over the past few days. They've been concentrated north and south of 5 Mile Road in Redford Township. They've happened during early morning hours. The burglars have entered homes from the back, in several cases breaking glass to gain entry. Police are asking homeowners to report any suspicious activity they see in their neighborhood. Detroit police searching for 3 men in connection with an unprovoked shooting that happened on Monday on the city's west side. Investigators say the 3 men, all wearing ski masks, approached a man and a woman walking on Constance Street. That's south of Joy Road, east of the Southfield Freeway. They fired several shots, hitting the 31-year-old man. He is hospitalized. He is expected to recover. The shooting may have been part of an attempted robbery. China counts more coronavirus deaths as the illness impact broadens. New data finds the coronavirus is roughly 20 times deadlier than the seasonal flu. China reported 98 more deaths now and more than 1,800 new cases in an update this morning. Meantime, a physician on the front line of that outbreak, the director of Wuhan Hospital, has died. The recent collapse of a Detroit River shoreline wall and dumped potentially dangerous chemicals into the river has now put a greater emphasis on calls for a new city ordinance to protect the river. Supporters of the Detroit River Protection Ordinance rallied downtown this morning. The proposed ordinance would require all businesses along the riverfront to be licensed every year and have regular seawall inspections. The ordinance would also give city residents ways to monitor the safety of drinking water.
This legislation would also make the process more transparent so that residents could go online and actually access the water testing that's been done to make sure they can see the results, to access the database to know what type of entities are working on the riverfront and what type of materials they're storing and working with there.
The ordinance is being introduced to City Council today, but it might be several months before it is reviewed and voted on. We have just learned that Detroit City Council has passed some strict new rules involving dog owners. The proposed changes would add more classifications for dogs. Each classification carries some new enforcement rules. A dog owner could also face a fine and penalties if they break the rules. In the race to the White House, all eyes turn to Nevada as the early voting in the caucuses continues. There are also a series of events happening featuring the presidential candidates themselves trying to push people to get to the polls and cast their votes. Fresh off their solid performances in New Hampshire, Bernie Sanders and Pete Buttigieg are working the streets and hosting events. Sanders very confident in Nevada, so confident that he says he's now shifting focus to Washington State, 3 weeks ahead of its presidential primary. Meanwhile, Mayor Pete rallied a crowd of more than 300 people in Elko, Nevada on Monday. Elizabeth Warren attended a community event in Las Vegas with Julian Castro. And as we mentioned earlier, caucusing began this past Saturday at 80 locations around the state. You're looking at some video now of a big turnout and long lines in many locations. Today is the last day of early caucusing in Nevada. In-person caucusing happens this next Saturday, February 22nd. All right, on the subject of Nevada, billion-dollar businessman Mike Bloomberg has qualified now for his first Democratic presidential debate, and that's going to be held there in Nevada. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night at 9. The debate will be broadcast live here on Local 4 and click on Detroit.com. Still ahead, a day after more than 1,100 former prosecutors and other departments of the Justice Department call on Attorney General Bill Barr to resign. An important meeting being held today. What are they talking about? And guilty or not guilty? We may soon have the answer in the rape case involving former Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein. What's happening today in the courtroom?
I want you to get this, kind of get this picture in your head. A chain donation. We're talking about 3 people who never met before, who actually donated living organs so that they could help someone else survive. And they're going to be meeting for the very, very first time today. And we're going to be there, and we will have the story starting today at 4. I'll see you then.
And we continue to follow breaking news from Marysville, where police, fire, and divers are working to remove a car from the water. Happened just after 10 this morning near Cuttle Street, just above Stag Island. You're looking at live pictures from the scene now from Sky 4. We have no information yet as to any injuries, but we will have a live update from Larry Spruill, who is on the ground after the break.